Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I wanted to do a quick hair update video and let you guys know about my hair. I get a lot of questions about the cut, the color, and how I style it, products that I use. And I'm going to make this quick and simple and short because my routine is not that great, which is a lot of the reason why I don't share so many things with you guys. It's just because I don't think my routine is anything special or anything worth mentioning or anything anybody would want to know. So let me go ahead and get started. I did get it re-trimmed this past weekend or last weekend. The front, I really like it when it's long past my chin. I like it when it's just kind of shaped like that. And then the sides, I like it when it's really angled, kind of a sharp line. And the back, I do really appreciate when it's short. So I like to go kind of short back here. And it is a bob cut. It's an inverted A-line bob. My hair is not layered. I have had hairdressers who try to layer my hair into position, and it's not even, nothing like that even occurs. It's trimmed like at a triangular graduation from back here, and then it just kind of feeds down. And then I have a lot of weight in my hair once it's kind of shaped together, and then the hairdresser will dry and flat iron it, and then go in and use, what are they called? They're special scissors that they use to remove weight. They're like thinning shears, She'll go in and point cut to get this to all lay right from down here. And then the thinning shears she will use in here to literally thin out my hair. So it goes from kind of like this, where it's mushroomy and large, to kind of laying into place. And once it starts to grow out, I notice it the most right here. This little triangle will grow fairly long and start to kick out. And that is a telltale sign that I need a trim. And I really do enjoy this haircut. It gives me the length that I like, it gives me the structure that I like, and it gives me the kind of shortness that I like back here. And it's easy. I can work out, I can shower, change, and I'm ready to go. So that is that. Good morning. Okay, go sit over there, baby. So that is that. Now I dye my hair twice a year, drastically. So from spring to summer, I will go lighter, and that's what you're seeing kind of down here in pictures on Instagram. You'll notice my hair looks a little ombre-ish. That is the grow out of the lighter hair color, and I tend to go with a medium ash brown or medium light brown. And then in the fall and the winter, about this time, I will transition into a dark chocolatey shade, so a much more deeper ash brown. It kind of gets some of the red. My hair pulls red all the time. I get very red tones in my hair. And in the winter, I really do like a chocolate shade, not so much red because of the dark lips that I like to wear. The red kind of, you can see where it just doesn't play so well, and the dark chocolatey tone matches the bright fuchsias and the deep wines that I prefer on my lips. So that is that. Aside from that, aside from coloring my hair, and I might touch it up once or twice. Yes, honey, okay. I will touch it up once or twice over the course of the season. So from fall to winter, from now until just Christmas, I'll probably touch it up once after I dye it. And I say after because I plan on doing it this weekend. I do use drugstore coloring. I'm the kind of person that if I, like right now, you know, this ombre is growing out. It's kind of icking me out because I feel like I have roots, but they're not roots. They're just, you know, longer ombre looking pieces. But I don't go any lighter than that because I can't have blonde and then have roots. It icks me out. It drives me nuts. I feel like I'm uncut or something, like I'm not taking care of myself. So I tend to go with an all over brown, and then the tones in my hair just kind of make it look highlighted. And I found that that works really, really well for me. Another way to do it is when you're putting in the color on your hair, you can leave pieces. I wouldn't do it from here because this is the crown. This is where you're going to see the roots. But if you go in, you can leave pieces. Like maybe when you put the dye in, you don't do this piece. Wrap it in foil or something. And then maybe, you know, you go in, you don't do this piece. Don't do a couple of pieces around your head, and when you are done, washed out and styled, you'll see some of those, not on the top layer, but on the bottom layer, peeking out through your hair, and it looks purposely, you know, like you have highlights without the upkeep of highlights, if you will. So that's what I will do from time to time, just leave little pieces out. And I never, ever, ever try to get chunks. That's the other thing that icks me out about highlights are the chunks. This is not normal to have a chunk of blonde hair in my hair is not normal. A natural highlight would be, 2 or 3 strands of highlight, not a clump of, you know what I'm saying? Like when they do the foils or they pull out individual pieces and they biolage them or whatever. Yeah, naturally occurring highlights would be 1 or 2 strands. If I look at my daughter's hair, she's got beautiful hair, beautiful kind of light brown with blonde that runs through it. Those highlights are individual strands. You will see one white strand, like blonde strand running through her hair. It's crazy. So that is my kind of thing with highlights. I'm fine with them as long as they look very natural, but a lot of times they don't look natural, and that just starts to wear on me. On my own head. I mean, of course, I don't like it on other people either, but I would never push that on anyone. So anyway, back to me. That's that. Now, as far as washing my hair, I do not use the same thing every time. I switch it up. Every time I go to the grocery store, I will get a different shampoo or conditioner when I'm out. Not every time I go, but when I'm out. Right now, I'm using the Pantene Damage Detox shampoo. This has Mosa mint oil. My predominant reason for using this particular one is because in Houston during the summertime, there was this whole big issue with hair lice and how it was like everywhere, and all these summer camps had it and how to combat it. And one of the things they said was to use mint oil in your hair because lice don't like mint oil. So the paranoia in me, the paranoia in my daughter actually too, kind of sent us on our way to look for mint rosemary kind of infused shampoo. So that's what I've been using. And so far, I think it's worked pretty well. We haven't had to worry about anything, fortunately though, but that's that. So that's what I've been using as of late in my hair. And I mean, it's nothing like great or, bad or anything. It's just shampoo and conditioner. I really don't feel like shampoo and conditioner are that special, if you will, unless it's a deep conditioner and you're leaving it on your hair. These things I put in my hair and wash out literally seconds after I put them in. So I'm not too, worried about the quality and all that stuff, but they are great. And I think you can find really wonderful things at the drugstore. Next is I will wash my hair once a week with that and then once a week with this. And I've been really liking this. It took me a little while to get used to it. This is the Kerastice Resistance Fiber Cap by L'Oreal. And these were sent to me. I did not purchase these. These were sent to me by Kerastice and influenced her. And I've come to really enjoy them. I washed my hair with them last night. And it's actually little fibers that go onto your hair and then you shampoo afterwards. And it took a while to get used to that. It's this fiber conditioner. You use this first. This is the conditioner. You put it in and you'll feel it kind of attaching to your hair. It's supposed to fill in any split ends that you might have or, issues that you have in your hair to make it more solid, stronger. So that's what you do first. Took a while. The first time I used this, I went in with the shampoo first and then did the conditioner. And I was like, there's nothing special about this. If you do this first, you will feel the fibers. Then you go in after you rinse this out. It feels like conditioner. It's so odd, so weird. Then you rinse it out with the shampoo all over, shampoo that out. And your hair is really, really pretty. See? Yeah. And it really does something in terms of strengthening my hair. I can feel it. It smells so, oh my gosh. My hair smells like better than anything it's ever smelled like. So if anything, the scent of this is the greatest. I don't see this working in the long term though, because as soon as I washed my hair with this a couple nights later, it's back to like my regular hair. So when you continuously use this, I believe it is nice, but it's not something I could use every day. It's like, I don't wash my hair every night anyway. I wash it every other night, and every other night I switch up what I use. So it kind of, it's hard to judge. Okay, the other things that I use, hairspray. The only hairspray I ever use is the L'Oreal Elnett Satin, and this is the Color Treated Hair Extra Strong Hold. I buy this at my H-E-B. This is the only shampoo. The only spray that I use on my hair or my kids' hair. You can brush it through. It doesn't leave flakes. The only other 2 things for styling right now, honestly, I washed with this last night, got up and ran my straight iron through it, and that's all I did. I don't put any product in it on a day-to-day basis. If I'm going out on the weekends to a formal thing or an event or anything of any importance, and I feel like I need protection from, I lost my chain of thought. I need protection from, yes, honey. No, from what is it called? Frizz, from Frizz. I will use the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum on damp hair, and it really lays it nice, smells like apple, and it makes it very shiny. I've used this for years. Really, really awesome product. If you have frizzy-ish hair, it kind of locks it all in place. The other thing is the Thicken Up Styling Liquid. This I use right here on the crown of my head just to kind of pop this up into place. And this is with no product in it. If I want it popped up, it literally will go super high because of this. And you put it in and you tease and let it dry, and then you stop, please. Okay. Next thing, I'm stressed out because they were asleep and now I'm like, okay. The Paul Mitchell Moisture Supercharged Moisturizer. This is the only deep conditioner that I own, the only one I've ever purchased, the only one I will ever purchase because I just think it does such a great job. It's an intense hydrating treatment. It's like any deep conditioner. You put it in, you wash it out, your hair feels wonderful for a day or two, and then you're back to square one. So for me, it's not really all about products. It's about the haircut, maintaining my hair, and just making sure that I'm taking care of it in other ways, staying hydrated, eating the right foods, things like that. I don't really care about products so much as I care about the overall maintenance. And maintenance doesn't always necessarily mean the products that you buy to put in it. Sometimes it's internal and it's what you're eating and drinking and all that stuff. And I can tell you, I drink a ton of water. They drink a ton of water. We are big on water. This girl right here has never had soda. She's tasted it, but she's never ever drank like a soda. Neither has he. So she's 8 years old. So we just don't believe in drinking anything really other than water. It's water all the time. Apple juice occasionally, but that's it. So I really do think that a lot of your lifestyle or things that you put into your body have a lot to do with what happens in terms of hair and skin and nails and all that stuff. So thank you so much for watching. That is my update. Oh, let me do a 360 of my haircut. Woo! And then back around so you guys can see. And that is it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you later.
See you later.
See you